Alright guys, so today, since it's Halloween, well when this is uploaded, we'll be playing a little game of Buried. Buried is an interactive story. The plot will change based on the choices you make. The story is broken into 5 chapters, play straight through at your own pace. There's no waiting and no pauses. I'm not gonna do that for the whole video. I think that's just, it's not really scary, it's more just goofy at that point. Enjoy and choose wisely. So yeah, it's not really, it's just a choose your own kind of story pace game, presented with some visuals, and I'm guessing they're gonna be creepy as all hell. The game's free. I'll leave a link below so you can check it out yourselves. And that's pretty much it. You're this guy called Roger. You're with your crew in the forest in the middle of the night. Don't know why you're in the forest at night, because if you ask me, you wouldn't catch me in the forest in the middle of the night. I don't care if I've got my pals there. I am not, and I repeat, I am not going in the forest at night. Okay, that's some horror crap, right? That's some horror cliche there. Hey guys, let's go in the forest for no reason at all. Nah. Fudge that. I ain't going nowhere. I am not going anywhere. Look, you can go there if you want. Just text me when you're alive, okay? I want to make sure you're not dead, you know? So yeah, I have not touched this at all. I had it months, but I just not really touched it, to be honest. So let's get into this. Begin. Oh, soundscape. I forgot about that. Soundscape. Oh no, I'm not gonna like this. I hope you guys enjoy this. I open my eyes and the first thing I want to do is scream. I'm flat on my back and everything seems to hurt. The trees overhead look familiar. It's a clear night sky, almost beautiful, except for the fact that this means I've been out in the cold for the last 6 hours. Jesus. But there's something wrong. I don't remember what, but something happened and my head, my god, my head hurts. And I'm ringing my ears. Was there an accident? An explosion? I think. I remember Dennis screaming. But after that, I can't remember. As I sit up, I notice that I'll just skip that part. It feels strange to go anywhere without my hard hat. But I've got to find out where the others are. Right, I'm thinking. Let's see. See, I'm just thinking, right? Search for the hard hat or forget the hat and search for the crew. I think you could do without the hat. Let's be honest. I think the last thing on your mind is, let's go search for the hat. So, excuse me. Let's go search for everybody else. That's probably gonna get me killed. I decide my hat can wait until I figure out what's going on. I get up and take a look around the logging site. I smell something burning. I don't hear any engines running. Wait, something isn't right. Was it a bulldozer? Maybe the damn thing overheated for the last time. Maybe the engine finally blew. What a mess. Well, maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions. Only one way to find out, I guess. Walk over to the center of the logging site and don't... Sorry, something about... This cough just suddenly came up. I've been fine up since then. What the hell? That doesn't look good. That does not look great. If I get jump scared, I swear. Feeling winded, what the hell? The logging site looks at the bomb was detonating right in the center. I don't know where to start. The one load we managed to stack onto the truck for the day is overturned. The trailer bent and the logs hanging off the back. Where the hell is everyone? My head is killing me and this ringing in my ears. I can't hear anything. Not birds, no my footsteps, nothing. It makes me wonder if I hit my head after my hard hat flew off. I run through a quick mental checklist to make sure my brain was still working. My name is Roger Hastings. I'm 41 years old. I'm 41 years old! The year is 2017. No it ain't. I own a small logging company and we've been logging into the strip of Connecticut woodlands for almost a month now. Okay, so my brain works. That's a relief. But it also makes me fearful, because something is certainly not right here. I look around the logging site, my mind trying to figure out what happened. Just about every piece of equipment has been overturned or tilted. I was just trying to get over it because I thought it was timed like a quick time event. That's why I was reading it so fast, so I was like, oh god, I don't want to fuck this up, but I couldn't read. Look at debris, look at the truck. Like, the truck could have some details that could help us with certain clues, but the debris... What's going on here? I feel winded, what the hell? Ooh! Ooh! I think, Look. Oh, I said, ugh. Look at the debris or look at the truck. Let's see debris. I'm curious. The debris. There are bits of debris everywhere. There are fragments of the 5-gallon bucket I keep our work rags in, a loose saw chain, and an overturned gas canister. Had there been an explosion, all the fuel in the site would have been started a fire. But there's no charring, no burning, nothing. I work for the area where Dennis has been working. From the looks of it, he'd been moving slowly. He'd only taken down 4 trees today. His metal lunchbox is open, an indicator that he had been taking an early break. But he's not here. No one is here. Where the hell is everyone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I could try to call my cell phone, but its battery is already running low. Not that it really matters. The reception is crap out here anyway. Right, if the reception is crap, right, there's a big problem here. You don't want to yell out because there's probably someone there watching you. Like, there's probably someone watching you or watching the scene, and if they see you and you're yelling, that's not going to help you. Oh boy. Because yelling is basically saying, come get me, basically. To your friends and to the psycho who's doing this, if anyone's causing any of this. Call someone on cell phone. The battery's low, the reception's crap. The hell? Oh no, this is not cool. Not cool. I don't want to yell, but I feel... Oh, let's try a cell phone. I'm gonna try a cell phone. I pull out my cell phone and try to make a call to Frank. It rings and rings, and then just goes to voicemail. You gotta be kidding me. But before I can leave a message, my phone goes dead. Oh, great. Great. I hope I don't need my phone anytime. Might as well start walking. The highway is almost a mile back through the woods, down the gravel road we used to reach the site. Maybe the crew ran that way for the help. But why would they have left me? Were they scared? Out of the sorts? Maybe I can catch up to them. But what if my truck turned over at the side? It looks like I'll be walking. My god, I can't even remember what I was doing before waking up on my back. Wait, what's that? Underneath the bulldozer. Oh my god, it's a leg. It has to be either Tony or Dennis. The dozer looks unstable. Like, it might roll some more. Might not be safe to get close. But at that same time, I can't just leave him there. Let's just try to look and see what happens. Hey! I yell. Are you okay? Are you alive, mate? Your leg's broken, though. I skip over the stray logs and stretch and erect equipment to get closer. Seeing the dozer teeter makes me think maybe I should have grabbed my hat. Nope, that would not have saved you, buddy. I can see a bit more of the leg. The jeans are soaked in blood. I recognize the work boots. It's clearly Tony. His leg is bent at an impossible angle, nearly crushed flat. The closer I get, the more apparent it comes that Tony didn't survive. Well, if Tony is alive in there, pulling the body ain't gonna be helping him. I don't know. Leave the body. If he's not made a sound, if he's not made a sound, he could be unconscious, but at the same time he's probably dead. I mean, the shock and the impact of that to your leg and all that nonsense. I hate choice-based games, but I love them. It's my kryptonite. Right. If I pull the body, it could teeter and crush me, and it could mess up Tony if it's alive. I'm not touching it. I ain't touching it. I'm not touching a damn thing. There's nothing I can do from now. I start to back away slowly. In my shock, I stumble back, suddenly tripping over one of the stray logs. I bang my head hard on one of the logs as I fall. Instantly, I can feel a massive lump forming in the back of my head. Damn, why didn't I bring my hard hat? Oh, come on. But what hurts more is realizing that Tony is dead. Looking at him, I feel something rising up in my throat, and I don't know if it's a scream or vomit. But I had to push it away. If I lose my cool right now, there are too many questions that will go unanswered. Shit. I can't believe this. Tony. He had he had 2 boys. He coached his oldest son's baseball team. Oh boy. He was the hardest worker I'd ever... He was the hardest worker. And I had one of the most honest and reliable men I knew. This isn't right. I can't stay here. I have to find Dennis, Frank, and Joe. I had to find out what happened there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. As I walked through the stacks of logs from the last week or so of work, everything feels frozen. This high-pitched sound in my ears. It's terrible. It keeps happening every few seconds. It sounds like it's coming from far away. I can't help but wonder. Is it my ears or is it something else? The silence out here is creepy. And there's a smell, like the atmosphere after a bad summer storm. I might as well admit it. I'm a little scared. Everyone is missing and it's dead quiet out here. Oh, I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling. There doesn't even seem to be a breeze to rustle the leaves and branches. My right knee hurts like hell. My head was hurting so bad before that I never even noticed the pain in my knee. I must have heard it during during what? Accident? Or... Wait, is that Dennis? I see him sitting on the ground, motionless, about 30 feet away. Okay, you don't yell out in the forest because, like I said, if you start yelling in the forest, yes, it could attract your friends, but it could also attract not friends. So I'm gonna... Walking up's a bad idea too, because that could be a trap. That could be a just genuine trap. I'm thinking of like... What horror movie I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of either like Wrong Turn or some spooky elements of something, you know? Just walking up, you've seen a bunch of mutants like teaming up, just taking you out one by one. That kind of creepy crap. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I'm a horror fanatic. I love horror films, so this kind of stuff is not helping me, but it does help me. It's a weird paradox. I'm gonna say walk up to it, see what happens. He's just sitting there, not moving. I walk up slowly next to him. Dennis? Hey man, can you hear me? I tap him on the shoulder. He looks up at me from the ground, clearly coming out of a daze. Yeah, Roger. I hear you, he says. Dennis is built like a wrestler, and has the toughest personality to match. But in this moment, he looks distorted, and even a little anxious. Though I'm glad to see him, the fear of his usually confident face is alarming. What the hell happened? What's going on, he asks. Don't know, the crew's missing, an explosion I think. Right, there is possible chance of explosion. But we're still not too sure. For now, just say explosion. No, should we? Because he's literally just woken up. Oh boy. Can you hear me? Tap on the shoulder. Dennis is built like a wrestler and has a tough personality to match. But in the moment he looks disoriented, even a little anxious. Oh boy. I'm gonna say... I don't fucking know! I'm very indecisive with this shit! I'm gonna go with this one. It's not probably the best choice. Missing? Dennis says. Where do you think they went? I'm not sure, I say. But it has to be pretty freaked out. Freaked out. Something not right here. Still sitting on the ground, he looks around the woods as if he's just now understanding the severity of the situation. The equipment was overturned. The dozers too, I say, wiping my forehead. You okay? I ask him. Yeah, just shaken up. Me too. This might be the most intimidating conversation... most intimate conversation Dennis and I have ever had. While he and I have always been on the good terms, we've never had particularly close. I've always respected him though. Sure, he's come to work for a few times looking like he'd been in a bar fight the night before, but I've also seen him doing an enthusiastic impression of a dinosaur as he played with Tony's kids while they wait for their dad to finish up his work shift. It's then that it hits me. Dennis and Tony were good friends. I'm not sure I want to rattle him with news of Tony's death right now. Not before we know what's going on, but he has a right to know. He does, but we don't know if he's dead or not, and I'm not gonna mention it because he just woken up, and I don't want that to be I don't want it all to hit him at once. I don't mention shit. You didn't tell. Oh, okay. It's good to find someone else, I say. I don't think I need to bring up Tony quite yet. The two of them were close, almost like brothers. He'd take it hard. Yeah, he says. Hey, he adds nervously, looking at the ground. Did you see that light? No, I say. What did you see? I don't even know, Roger, he says. It was like this flare of white light. It came right from the ground like an explosion. So there was an explosion, I say. Maybe it was some equipment or... This was no equipment, Dennis interrupts, agitated. This huge ball of light came right out of the damn ground. Okay, this is some weird thing here. What did it look like? Well, he did say a ball of light. Where did it go? Is the question then. It just shot up into the sky until it was out of sight. When? I'm not sure, he answers, but I had finished about 10:03 for the day. 10 trees, I can't read, Jesus, and was about to top one. That's when it happened. You're almost done with the 10 trees? I asked. Yeah, he says, looking at the ground. You know, I wouldn't want to take a lunch break until I was done. And that's when the light blew up. Why? You don't believe me? Well, to be honest, we don't have much other evidence, like... I'll believe him for now, like, I don't have any other... You believe Dennis's story. He saw what he saw. I think to myself, he has no reason to lie about this. My god, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, he says. But if I'm being honest, it scared me pretty bad. And if it's all the same to you, I'd like to get the hell out of here. Yeah, me too, buddy. I would like to get here quick. We both stand up and start heading towards the road. It isn't until we start moving that I see Dennis is wounded. His right side is coated in blood, the red seeping through his blue work shirt. There are splatters of it here and there, but also a very large red splotch that makes me worry. Are you in a lot of pain? Or how'd you get injury? I'm not sure, Dennis replies. I must have gotten thrown or hurt somewhere from the light. It's then I noticed that the strange ringing noise is still filling the air. Hey, I say, stopping. Do you hear that high-pitched ringing noise every once in a while? Dennis looks scared when I ask him this question, and he just nods. I thought it was just me, he says. He looks out of the sorts, and uncertain. I've never seen him like this before. It's obvious that he's looking for some reassurance. Even though I'm his boss, there's something very unnerving about this. We'll be okay, it's probably nothing. It's freaking me out, man! Game over, man! Game over, man! We're done! We're dead, man! Well, it's best not to panic. I know it sounds like a cliche thing to say, like, it's best not to panic, but in this situation, you can't just have everyone going, well, we're done. Like, you gotta keep some prime of focus, you know? You gotta, like, keep things on track. You can't just instantly give up when shit's hit the fan, so to speak. We'll be okay. Let's be realistic, I tell myself. I might as well try to be empathetic. Out here in the middle of the woods, the ringing could be anything. Maybe a car alarm from through the woods or something. Still, even my passive comment seems to be reassured Dennis. He looks a bit calmer and more relaxed. We both start moving forward and don't say another word. Did you try to call Frank? Dennis asks. I know he had his cell on him today. I can't, I say, cursing myself. I used my battery trying to call you earlier. It's then that I noticed something that makes me stop. A 10-foot wide hole in the ground. But there's no stray piles of removed dirt or rocks. It's clean, smoothly dug, cutting into the earth. Wide, but only a few feet deep. It looks unnatural, like the ground was just deleted. No shovels or diggers used. Dennis walks over to it. This is like the same kind of hole where I saw that light come from the ground. He muses to himself. I say nothing. My mind is spinning, but I don't know what to think. We need to get out of here, Dennis mutters. At that moment, that ringing noise carries through the forest again, sending a shiver down my spine. Dennis is right. There's something strange going on, and we might not be safe here. Yeah, no wonder. There's a big ball coming out of the ground and out the sky and going to random places, killing us. But that ringing sound could be a clue to where the rest of the crew went. Curiosity killed the cat. No, let's check out that sound. No, let's not check out that sound. Because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but things are coming from... I don't know, just... If you hear a weird sound, you don't normally run towards it. If it's a voice of a friend, sure. But if it's like a voice of like crackling or something, nah, you run. You run away from that. You keep clear of that. You don't even try to look at what that is. You just run. Like, you know when you're walking out at the streets at night and you hear something move behind you, like a bottle crinkling or a stone moving? You run. You don't turn around to find out. You fucking bolt. You bolt like Usain Bolt. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. You decide to avoid the sound. With that, we turn to start walking to the west in the direction that I'm pretty certain leads to the road. Okay. Nah, I don't like this. Nah, I don't like this. I genuinely don't like this. Nah. It's sort of embarrassing. I have been a logger for nearly 15 years, but I'm finding it easy to get lost in these woods. The trees are so thick in places that the moonlight doesn't even reach the ground. It's easy to get turned around. My only hope is that I can find the overgrown dirt road that will lead us back to the highway. You sure we're heading the right way? Dennis asks. Pretty sure, I say. I turn to him and see that he's clearly in pain. It's at this moment that we come up with another one of those smooth holes. This one is even stranger because a nearby tree also has a chunk cut out of it. The arc goes smoothly through the ground and then up through the trunk like a cartoon wrecking ball blasted through both of them. What the hell are these things? Dennis whispers to himself. He takes a step down into the hole, his boots creating an imperfection in the shape, like footsteps on a sand dune. Oh boy. See, I don't like the background. It really makes me feel anxious. Like, I feel like something's gonna come up on us. Like, something is going to jump on our asses. Let's not step into it. Let's just walk around the perimeter. Let's not delve too deep here. I walk along the edge, each step sending pebbles down into the hole and running its perfect shape. I'm amazed at how smooth it is. Even rocks that were under the earth have been sheared to fit the spherical shape. But as I'm noticing this, I notice Dennis's feet start to sag. Dennis, get out! I start, but I don't finish. Before he could react, the ground is giving way and he's falling. Oh Jesus! I try to stay back, but the fissure that opens up is this. Oh my God! He's getting sunken in. The ground beneath the feet as well. I cry out in surprise, and you can barely hear Dennis letting out a curse as we go down to the earth. Oh, we're both going down now. That's great. Lovely. Disintegrates. For some reason, my brain couldn't read that. I don't know. Like, I can read words in my head, but I can't say them out loud. Especially when I'm playing a kind of spooky game. The fall isn't a long one, but when I hit something a few seconds later, it hurts like hell. The wind goes rushing out of me when I hit, and a sharp pain flies through me. What the hell? I say once my breath is back. Beside me, Dennis is slowly rolling over to get up to his feet. I look up and see the hole in the ground where we fell through. It looks to be about 10 feet over our heads. Oh god. It's completely dark, but there's a small flickering of light further into the cave ahead of us, and a solid wall of rock behind us. Looks like the only ways out are further down the cave, or up through the way we fell in. Dennis might be able to boost me up there, but with his injury, I'm not sure how stable he is. He might drop me. Oh no, no, why am I in a cave? I'm not Batman. I am not the new Batman. Are you joking me with this? Right, with his injury, he can possibly drop me and I could die. That's something I don't want. Going into the cave, we might find something we shouldn't be seeing. This is brilliant. Oh, brilliant. La-dee-da. What do we pick here? Try to climb out or head into the cave? Let's head into the cave, because there's no way he's gonna lift me up. I decide we better not risk hurting ourselves trying to climb out. As we turn to head in the cave, I take a closer look at the light further ahead and realize it's artificial. We both start heading towards it instinctively. As we step into the light, panic gently gnaws at me because what I'm seeing makes absolutely no sense. It's no longer a cave or a hole. It's a long, sparsely lit corridor. Are you kidding me? Alright, I don't like being in the woods. Now a dark hallway? Are you kidding me? Nah, mate. Nah, I'm not liking this. No, 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 no. I'm freaking out. No, I hate this. I hate this already. It's a massive corridor. In fact, it seems to go on forever. This corridor is mostly dark, with emergency lights every 10 feet or so. I turn to my left and see that there's a door which appears to be led upwards to the outside, but it's locked tight. I push as hard as I can, but no luck. Dennis, help me with this, I say. He comes over and we both try to kick the door down, or door open, but it doesn't budge. For some reason, someone doesn't want people getting out of here. Looks like we're heading down the hallway. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, I'm not liking this. I don't like this. Tiptoe quietly or walking. Tiptoe through the hallway, not get killed by creepy lights. Do 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 do. Walking is a stupid move. Walking quickly is a stupid move because with the echoing of your feet, that's gonna alert somebody who is in here that's familiar with the territory, and we can get killed. But tiptoeing may be an easier solution. Tiptoe. I feel like a ghost. Like I truly have no business being here. We don't. Dennis leans on me for support. We move slowly, our feet not making a sound. If anyone is in here, I want to make sure that they don't hear us. We tiptoe forward as softly as we can. As I carry Dennis to the far end of this otherwise featureless place, I see a flight of concrete stairs leading down. Nah, I have to set Dennis down on the floor. His weight is killing me. He's a fast. Dennis, are you okay? Stop worrying, man, he says. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to rest. But looking at him, I'm not so sure. I can still hear the ringing noise every so often, coming from somewhere in here. I look ahead at the concrete stairs, pointing towards them so that Dennis sees them. Can you make it down the stairs? I ask. He stands up slowly and is visibly making an effort to not fall back down. Yeah, he says, and sounds like a little irritated. He starts for the stairs without me, and I have no choice but to follow. We approach the stairs, and by just looking at them, I get the sense that we're crossing some sort of line here. You think? We're already sunken into the depths of, creepiness. We're in some weird Pennywise dungeon here. And if I start seeing clowns, nah, I'm running. I don't want to be Georgie. I don't want to be Georgie. We all float. I'm not floating with you, mate. I ain't floating nowhere. I'm getting out. There may very well be no going back. Oh my god. I don't want to do this. I don't want to continue, but I have to. Nah, that's not. No, I don't like this. If anything pops up, I'm gonna punch my microphone. As I head down the stairs, I notice that they look aged. That damn ringing noise is somewhere below, louder than ever. I feel like I'm walking down into a cellar of a haunted house. Then a light becoming scarce as the stairs takes a slight turn. I can feel the temperature drop. Dennis makes a few steps down before he's leaning on the wall. He's breathing like he just finished a marathon. Oh, like he needs his. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. It's important that we all keep our pace, but we can't stay here because we don't know what's in here. It could be some weird Stephen King creature or something. It's all ambiguous right now, so we don't know what's going on. Great. Keep up the pace. Nah, we'll give him a moment. Let's take a break, I say, putting my hand towards his shoulder to help him steady. Dennis lets out a sigh. Thanks. I don't feel too great, boss. As we both squat down to the stairs, my mind seems to lock in on the unknown fate of the rest of the crew. Frank is married and I've met his wife a few times. A nice woman with a huge laugh. My heart sags a bit when I realize I might never again get to hear him belting out his classic rock tunes during lunch break. Joe. Well, I don't know too much about him. He's 22 years old and is considering community college. His folks are deadbeats, so he has been providing for himself since the age of 16 or so. Maybe I can still find them and still get to hear Frank singing his deep baritone voice. After a few too many drinks. After a few moments, Dennis says, alright, let's keep going. We both stand up, leaning on each other. I have to make Dennis stay behind me as I stay... Sorry, I thought I heard something. Behind me and I stick my foot out in searching for the next step. I can't help feeling like a child as a very powerful fear seizes me. I'm expecting a monster to reach out of the darkness, slicing into my throat. Yeah, I'm expecting that too, mate! After what feels like forever, we come to the bottom of the stairs. We're closer to that ringing noise now. A door sits securely in the wall, and it looks just as out of place down here as I feel. A sliver of light seeps through. God, I'm fucking nervous, man. Illuminating this area. The door has what looks like a panel with lots of labels and lights. Small embossed print above the panel says Level 1 Entrance Gate Transport Sector, and there's a button with no label. Yeah, let's inspect the panel. I'm not pressing a button. Are you mad? The panel looks like a diagnostic or alert system or some kind. Each label meant to communicate some status. Lockdown engaged, experiment in progress, shutting down. Oh, great. Those all appear to be off. But one of the phrases has a slowly blinking red light next to it. The only powered light on the whole thing. Abnormal entity breach. What the hell? I slowly push the door open when Dennis suddenly steps in front of me, taking the lead. Let's go, he says. I want to find out what the hell this place is. Why would you want to know? As Dennis walks through, that ringing or beeping or whatever it is gets a little louder. The door closes behind us with a click. Great, we're dead. Thanks, mate. I can't help but notice that the wobble in Dennis steps as he lets out a grunt. You sure you're healthy enough to keep going? We can stop, man. I mean, you already killed us, man. You already killed us. You walked in and the door clicked. We're trapped in here. Game over. Game over, man. See? It doesn't matter. I don't want to be in the woods right now. Well, I don't want to be in a dark basement under the ground. I'll tell you that for free, Dennis. He seems scared. Something I've never seen before. Angry, yes. Upset, yes. But Dennis is never scared. What did you see? Yeah, what did you see? What did you see, Dennis? We need to know the facts. I don't know what it is, boss. It was like someone had left a radio on crackling. But we don't have any radios at the site. It was, I don't know, it was like something in the forest was moving. I give him a doubtful look and he casts his eyes to the ground frustrated. I know how it sounds, he says. But I know what I felt. It was like walking into a funeral parlor, feeling death and gloom everywhere. I've been so preoccupied with my own fear that I nearly forgot about the ringing noise. had become just background noise. We take a few more steps and I can now see where we are. It makes no sense, yet another thing that simply seems out of place. The shapes and muted colors of metal are easy to identify, but it just doesn't belong here. End of chapter 1. Expect the dead. You and 36% of players left Tony's body where you found it. Secrets. You and 24% of players hid Tony's death from Dennis. Trust. You and 55% told Dennis you believed his story. Curiosity. You and 25% of players ran away from the ringing noise. Oh yeah, of course I would. I'm not gonna just, you know, acknowledge it and go, oh, I'll just run towards that. No, thank you, good sir. No, thank you.